But the Thai people, and there's a few Thai people here, they have grown up with ghost movies. Ever since they were small, they saw these ghosts, and they're usually like heads with just entrails following behind. And they would do terrible things to people. And because of that, just even the mention of a ghost, I remember this story of this poor little novice staying in our monastery in Thailand. Because it was a cremation monastery, that day was the moon day when we used to meditate all night. That poor little novice, we did a funeral that day, and we're supposed to meditate all night in the hall. Now usually little novices, they're only about 11, 12 years of age, there's no way they would stay up all night. They would sneak off in the middle of the night back to their huts. We knew they did this. It was breaking the rules, but they were these small little monks, so we didn't mind, and we've got to be kind. Not this day. This night, that little novice, he would not leave the hall. Because he was just so afraid of the ghost. See, even those dogs must have been reborn in Thailand last lifetime. With great special effects. Now these... There they go again. Are you encouraging? Shut up, dogs. Now these... They're really going now. Now these ghosts, or rather this little novice, the poor little novice, stuck in that hall, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and too scared to go out. When he got to about 2 o'clock in the morning, he couldn't hold his urine any longer. He had to go to the toilet. And the trouble is, the toilet was about 20 meters outside the hall, in the darkness. So this poor little, you can imagine what he felt like. He had the pain in his bladder against the fear of that ghost getting him. So he made a run for it, desperation. He ran and he got to the toilet and locked the door. He'd only been in that toilet for about a few minutes, and he heard the steps. And he came right to the toilet cubicle he was in and started scratching. Can you get a scratch from the... Like this, for this. I tried to get some special effects for the tape. And scratched at the door. And this poor little novice didn't come out of that toilet cubicle for about 3 hours. And when he came out, he was telling us the ghost came to get him, the ghost, and he heard it scratching. Another monk saw that ghost. You know what it was? It was a civet cat, like a possum. Now, because those of you who've been to Asia know they have squat toilets, so the toilets are actually on the floor. And that little possum, civet cat, every evening would go into that toilet cubicle to get some water to drink, from the toilet bowl. That was his drinking place. And so that evening, all that happened was this little possum walked to the toilet and was just scratching the door, "Please let me in, I'm thirsty." But that little novice, it was a ghost and they were coming to get me. Now you can actually see just how, because of wrong thinking, and because there was a funeral that day, been thinking all day, thinking all evening, and what was just a little jungle cat just coming for a drink, he thought it was a ghost, and he was in that toilet for about 3 or 4 hours. Poor little novice.